Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a topic video on Spider-Man issue 1, Woman in Refrigerators. So, there are spoilers for Spider-Man issue 1, the JJ Abrams book. If you haven't read it yet, go read it, that way we can discuss this. And I particularly didn't love this book because I think it fell into too many comic tropes. And the one I'm going to be focusing on for this review slash topic video is the Woman in Refrigerators moment. So the issue opens up with Mary Jane coming to Peter's side saying, all right, everything's okay. And then she gets stabbed from this unknown villain. And then the whole entire story is dealing with that as Peter's son and MJ's son, Ben, finds out that he has superpowers and misses his mom. So obviously this is going to propel him into becoming Spider-Man, and that's the cliffhanger of the issue. And the reason I didn't enjoy this book is because, you know, JJ Abrams, coming from a movie standpoint and maybe not knowing as much history for comics, writing kind of this cliche, tropey story is really disappointing because I think comics have really developed and moved on from this, especially Spider-Man comics. Obviously, you know, we've seen the Woman in Refrigerator moments. We've seen death propel Peter. And that's literally his storyline. That's his narrative. Uncle Ben died. He became Spider-Man. And obviously a big death for Peter as well was Gwen Stacy. And she wasn't really developed as a girlfriend or character. In my opinion, I feel like she wasn't as developed, and then they utilized her death to give even more grief to Spider-Man, to give even more grief to Peter. And actually the latest Ghost Spider Annual really describes it as Gwen Stacy's only remembered because she died, because that's her legacy. And the way that Gwen proved herself and became an even better character and redeemed this legacy was Spider-Gwen. And that's why I think a lot of people fell in love with her. Even if they didn't notice it in the front of their mind, it's this character that died and didn't really have a narrative of her own, took control and became a hero. So because we've just gotten that in recent years of Spider-Man, to go back, even though this is an Elseworld story, to having one of the most important Spider-Man characters ever to die just because the son needs to become Spider-Man felt like a big step back to me and was a huge disappointment. And I feel like, again, female deaths can happen in books. I'm not saying that, but MJ here is completely defined by her death. That's why this doesn't work. It literally is the opener of the book, and if you know nothing about MJ in this universe, that's what she's defined by. And I wanted a bit more from her character. Maybe do a whole issue about MJ and her relationship with her child, the relationship with Peter, and have her have a heroic death. Not just like, all right, hey Peter, oh no, I got stabbed. Let her do something to die. That way it's a little bit more of a better narrative. So yes, you can have the same motions without it being a Woman in Refrigerator's death. Just let MJ be more of a character in this book. And that's the most disappointing part of the issue. So let me know in the comments below, what did you think of Spider-Man issue 1? Do you think it fell into too many cliches slash tropes? Do you think it focused on too many storylines that already existed in the Spider-Man universe and not really adding anything new to the story? Are you going to read more Spider-Man? Definitely let me know. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno. Go follow me on Twitter and Facebook. Go check out my comics like Father Like Daughter and They Call Her Dancer. And also every Tuesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time is Frontline Live, where we discuss our favorite comics and comic book news. Thanks guys. Bye.